Hey, everybody. Hey, wanted to share a little bit of the reading of the Word today. It is December 2nd, 2018 at 3:11 p.m. Wow, mind blowing. Okay, before I go there and read the Word, I would love to remind you all and encourage you all to please, as I leave my email address in the description box or the show me section above, please send testimonies that glorify the Lord in your life, other than salvation, of course. But there was something that the Lord did, an answered prayer, a miracle of healing. There was something that we all have a testimony about. Many have many testimonies, but that testimony will not just encourage me as I read them, but I believe that it would help encourage others to see that God is not a respecter of persons, and that what He's done for one, He can do for others. And it would encourage them to know just what God has done in your life. Because we sometimes get trapped in our little world, and it's hard for us to see outside of that little cubicle and the light at the end of the tunnel, unless we're encouraged in one way or another. I don't have to read your name. If you want that to be left out, then feel free. I can read it without it. But it would glorify Jesus, and it would encourage a brother or sister who needs it. So may I please ask you to, and encourage you to, send me a testimony. Also, about a month or so ago, I remember having a lemon dream and seeing lemons everywhere, and not really knowing that the dream that I had was actually the second Sukkot, and lemons having everything to do with Sukkot, right? Well, that came and passed, and I don't think that was the Lord saying, it's time, but I think He's saying it's close by everything that's going on around us, what we see in the sun and the moon and the stars, and what we're seeing all the way around the world, right? So lately, I've been seeing pears everywhere. And pears, I'm like, okay, what's this all about? So after finally looking it up and finding out its significance, it has everything to do with Hanukkah. Mind-blowing God we serve. Then I find out that as of today, and I'll leave a link in the description box, on December 2nd, at sundown, starts Hanukkah. Jesus celebrated Hanukkah, right? That's one festival that we know that He did participate in. It's the Festival of Lights, and it's for 8 days, new beginnings, love that. And the pears, oh my goodness, so I'll leave that link in there for you to do some research with. It's pretty cool. At least it was a surprise and a shock and a mind-blowing situation for me. Hopefully it will do the same to you. God is that kind of God. So He led me to Isaiah 55. So if you'd like to share along with me, I'm reading out of the KJV, chapter 55 in Isaiah, starting at verse 1. It says, Ho, everyone that thirsteth, come ye to the waters, and he that hath no money, come ye buy and eat. Yea, come, buy wine and milk without money and without price. Wherefore do ye spend money for that which is not bread, and your labor for that which satisfieth not? Hearken diligently unto me, and eat ye that which is good, and let your soul delighteth itself in fatness. Incline your ear, and come unto me, and hear, and your soul shall live. and I will make an everlasting covenant with you, even the sure mercies of David. Behold, I have given him for a witness to the people, a leader, and a commander to the people. Behold, thou shalt call a nation that thou knowest not, and nations that knew not thee shall run unto thee because of the Lord thy God, and for the Holy One of Israel, for he hath glorified thee. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. Let the wicked forsake his ways, and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return unto the Lord, and he will have mercy unto him, and to our God, for he will abundantly pardon. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. For as the rain cometh down and the snow from heaven, and returneth not thither, but watereth the earth, and maketh spring forth and bud, that it may give seed to the sower and bread to the eater, so shall my word be that go forth out of the mouth. It shall not return void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the things whereto I sent it. For ye shall go out with joy, and be led forth with peace, and the mountains and the hills shall break forth before you, singing, and all the trees of the field shall clap their hands. Instead of the thorns shall come up the fir tree, and instead of the briar shall come up the myrtle tree, and it shall be to the Lord for a name, for an everlasting sign that shall not be cut off. What an amazing God we serve. Now, I was led to, after that, reading that, I'm saying, okay, Lord, it references John 4:14. So, going to John 4:14, which I know, but just in case, I'll remind y'all. John 14 says, but whosoever drinketh of the water that I shall give him shall never thirst, but the water that I shall give him shall be in him a well of water springing up into everlasting life. That just pours out of us. The Spirit of the Lord is overflowing. But him that is hungry and thirsteth, go to the well. Drink from the well of the living God, the only one and true living God. I don't think it's a coincidence that the title of this chapter is called An Invitation. It's an invitation for all of us to go drink from the well. So, brothers and sisters, I just wanted to encourage you with these words today. Of course, we know that the King is coming. The signs are in the sun and the moon and the stars. What a beautiful display last night. I had to stay up late, and I never saw the Milky Way so close. I felt like I could just reach up and touch it. It didn't come out until late, but they were shining brightly, very brightly, and so very close. That was crazy cool. I just love how the Lord does that. Now, this is Debbie from Texas saying, peace out. Maranatha. Keep looking up. The King is coming.